Okay, I'm Val, and recently I've posted a video of me redesigning 3 Daedric Princes from the Elder Scrolls. Well, by recently, I mean about 6 months ago. Sorry for that. I did admit that I did procrastinate a bit in this project for one reason or another, until suddenly, out of nowhere, Bethesda getting quite active on the social media, from posting a lot of news about some Fallout remakes, 3 and New Vegas, mind you, and mentioning Elder Scrolls 6 in it too, to changing their logo, Todd Howard getting more active in Reddit, Xbox CEO teasing the game's title, or even the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind's prominent writer, Michael Kirkbride, replying on a title prediction comment. These things definitely making me excited to finally finish part 2 of this series. And you know what? I'll even make sure to draw all of the Daedric Prince before the Elder Scrolls 6 release. I'm I'm just gonna throw this one out. I'll even react to the first The Elder Scrolls 6 trailer on this channel. That's how excited I am for this game. So, subscribe to my channel to make sure you're not missing out on those. Okay, sorry for the long intro. So for this part, I'll draw 3 Daedric Prince that has been recommended by Albert101, which are Azura, Nocturnal, and Hermaeus Mora. These are definitely quite interesting Daedric Prince to draw, especially the last one. So, let's just jump right into it. First, we'll tackle Azura of the Crimson Gate. Azura often related to beauty, twilight, vanity, and dusk and dawn, represented by the sun and moon that often depicted in its statue. So, the most difficult part to tackle for Azura is where do I fit the sun and moon symbol on the artwork, since I limit myself to bust up character drawings. It is a bit tricky to fit the sun and moon symbol in the artwork, since I'm afraid to cover the artwork too much by the symbols. I finally decided to put them in front of the Azura while trying to not covering the whole face. This way I can still show you some part of the eye and other part of the face. After that, I made the face a bit scary looking, even though Azura often related with beauty and often regarded as one of the nicer Daedric Prince, since Azura still has quite a dark side, just like the other prince. Then I put the roses slash flowers headdress and what I assume veil like thing under it that I took from some of the designs. For the color, I mainly just took the Azura Spirits designs on Morrowind and picked the colors from those. And here it is, Azura of the Crimson Gate. Second, we'll tackle Nocturnal, the Night Mistress. Nocturnal often related to night, darkness, luck, and mystery. In Skyrim, Nocturnal is also worshipped by the Nightingales, a secret branch of the Thieves Guild. Similar to Azura, I think it's quite challenging to fit Nocturnal's crows slash ravens on the artwork, since Nocturnals often depicted with 2 crows slash ravens perched somewhere on the body. At first, I did simple front view of Nocturnal with the crows on the shoulders, but then I decided to make the angle a bit more interesting and put one crow on the hand and the other on the shoulder. I also show the hair flows in front of the shoulder, similar to the daggerfall design, and the rest of the design pretty much I took from Skyrim. And here it is, Nocturnal, Night Mistress. Last but not least, we'll tackle Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Prince of Forbidden Knowledge. Hermaeus Mora, which we'll call Herma Mora for short from this point onwards, often related to knowledge, faith, secrets, memory, and destiny. This one is particularly hard since Hermaeus Mora is pretty much just a blob of eyes and tentacles. I'm not sure how to design it to fit the square frame. I also interested to put the pincers design from daggerfall, but I'm not sure how to implement those. At first, I tried to draw it front and under view a bit. I drew the big eye and the small eyes surrounded by tentacles, but I decided to experiment a bit by trying to draw the tentacles tangled a bit to mimic the shape of a pincer, until finally I ended up making things a bit bigger and a bit shapy. By that I mean make the shape more distinct to make the design less crowded. I also made the big eye tilted a bit to make the whole image a bit more dynamic. I also tried to implement these pincers again by making some of the tentacles a bit separated on the middle, similar to a pincer. But I'm not quite sure if it is quite shown in the artwork, but oh well. The rest is just me putting all the classic dark green color of Hermaeus Mora. And here it is, Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Prince of Forbidden Knowledge. And that's my take on Azura, Nocturnal, and Hermaeus Mora's design. I'll continue to make the rest of the Daedric Prince on this channel, so keep an eye out for those. But also, to my reaction to the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer, which might come sooner than we expected, based on some of the recent news. Feel free to like if you enjoyed the video, comment to tell me what do you think of the video, and what do you want to see from my future videos. Also, subscribe to make sure you'll get notified to my future videos as well. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!